But yeah, this is gonna be Sainz's last race for Ferrari. It's gonna be Hülkenberg's last race for Haas, Magnussen's last race for Haas, Perez's last race for Red Bull. Even though he thinks he is going to be, he's the most delusional of them all. He thinks he's going to be racing in Red Bull next season, and that is going to be world champion. It's also Duhan's first race in Alpine. It's Bottas's last race for Sauber. It may be Lawson's last race in Toro Rosso. We'll have to see that after tomorrow. It's Zhou's last race for Sauber, and it's Colapinto's last race for Williams. So a lot of farewells today. It's an interesting, and it's my last race here for a while. So yeah, we'll have to figure out the calendar for next season and what, if any, races I will be doing next year, and we'll see about that. But if you guys enjoyed the job that we've been doing so far this year, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and yeah. Red Bull should have signed Sainz as a replacement for Perez. Yes, they definitely should have. Yes, that would have been, I think, a great call, because in that case, they would have given Lawson at least a full season to get warmed up to the car, and then when Verstappen retires at the end of next year, it wouldn't be that big of a surprise. And also, because Max Verstappen is going to be a dad. I don't know if you guys know. We've known for a bit. I think I told you guys for a few months already. We've known, but yeah, now it's been confirmed. So that's great. Congratulations, Mr. Verstappen, there, who's right there on the screen being shown. Stroll is the first driver to go out on an outlap here. But as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, hard tires for both of the Aston Martins. Okay. So yeah, it would have made more sense to get Sainz up there, to then get a warming year for Lawson in the Toro Rosso before he moves up to Red Bull, and also it would give Franco the possibility to continue racing in F1 with Williams, which would make a lot of sense. So if you're leaving, will there be someone new, or will Gresh just do the entire season? I don't know. It's not up to me. I will still be doing a few races here and there. Have to see the schedule and everything, but there's a few races that I don't want to miss. But it won't be many. And then perhaps we will see what we do for 26. Perhaps I come back. Perhaps I will do something different entirely. But yeah, right now I'm thinking about next year, and yeah, next year I am going to slow down with F1 in general. Not only with commentating, I'm gonna slow down with watching races and everything. It's just a wind down year, which I think is needed after a decade of watching F1 nonstop every single race. And getting ready for 26, perhaps enjoy some other formulas, some other series. Yeah. This year there have been, I wanted to dive full into the WEC, but I've had to cut some races because I wasn't able to make it, because I had the F1 in the middle of it and everything. So I want to focus on the WEC, on IMSA as well. I really like I really like the prospect of Hyundai and Aston Martin entering next season to join Porsche, Ferrari, the new Cadillac project. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We shall miss you. Thank you. I will miss you guys too. But I need to just take a little bit of a break. So far, the only drivers out on track are the Aston Martin and Stroll, both of the Williams, both of the Mercedes, and Perez, with Stroll setting the first time at 124.366. Why are they on hards? I have absolutely no idea. Wait, it's also Hamilton's last race in Mercedes. I don't know if I said that or not. But did Alonso go out and back in? Probably to change the setup or tires or something. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of things that can be changed there to optimize the run. Oh, saludos, Christian. Why suddenly so silent? Oh, I'm not silent. Mercedes on hards, yes. And who can make last race for Haas? I said that one. Yes, he's going to be moving to Sauber next season. Scrubbing hards for the race, maybe, perhaps. Yeah, but Stroll stayed out and did a full lap with those. So I have no idea. Hello, Johnny. How are you? Are there any seats left for next season? Yes. Red Bull. Red Bull. One. There. Sergio Perez is not going to be continuing. Yeah, turn 9. It was turn 9 was pointing out. So drivers had to, it was negative camber. No. Yeah, it was a negative camber corner and it's now a positive camber corner. So it was, the drivers were like turning the corner going that way and now they're going that way. It's like a banked corner now, turn 9. Before it was to make drivers slow down even more. But now it was also a chicane as well. So right now it's been reprofiled and redone into a banked corner, which I think has a better flow going into the third sector. No, ¿cómo que cordobés? No, yo soy más porteño que una empanada en frasco, boludo. So Albon right now is in P1 ahead of Stroll and ahead of Franco Colapinto. Then it's everyone else who has not set a lap time yet. Yuki Tsunoda, Colapinto's just got his lap time deleted, and Tsunoda goes first with a 124.004. Chico is indeed afraid to lose his seat, yes. No, he's delusional enough to think that he still has a seat. Yeah. He is not going to be driving there next year. Verstappen goes P1 now ahead of Leclerc, then Yuki Tsunoda, Joe Albon, and that's it. Carlos Sainz goes quickest. Let's see, Russell comes across the line there to start a quick lap. Magnussen goes third quickest, faster than Leclerc, everyone on the soft tires. Norris goes fourth fastest, so slower than Magnussen there. Lando Norris. Piastri goes quicker than Norris, but yeah, Magnussen stays third. Jack Doohan goes P10. Porteñazo. Está todo bien. ¿Vos de dónde sos? ¿Vos sos cordobés? Hulkenberg P7. I think Checo will keep his seat. No, he will not. He will not keep his seat. He has been told that he's a grown adult and he knows what his performance has been, and he's not a kid. He knows what's gonna happen, and of course he's only had since Monaco 45 points. 45 points since Monaco, while his teammates won the championship. Yeah, that's completely unacceptable. That's the worst lineup for Red Bull, I think, ever. When it comes to point gaps there, Russell and Hamilton go both slower than Hulkenberg. Magnussen stays P3 there. Hulkenberg goes P7. Stroll P8. So Russell and Hamilton are both behind the Haases. Doesn't B-Carb also have an empty seat? No, it's Tsunoda and Lawson. But if Lawson gets moved up, then there will be an empty seat. That's the thing. Chance Yuki replaces Stroll. I would love to say hi coming into 26 with Honda. But we also can't kid ourselves. And Aston Martin is a team doomed to fail, even with Adrian Newey, even with Fernando Alonso. It's a team that will never be great as long as Terry Crews, as long as they have Stroll there. It will never be great. They may win a race here and there, but it will be an anchor keeping them down. That will be their ultimate downfall. They will never be a good team, more than above average. They will never be in contention for a championship because of Stroll. It's a driver that does not develop a car. It's a driver that does not race, does not get good points. The last time I've seen him perform well was when he had a broken hand in Bahrain last year. That was the last time that I was actually impressed by Stroll. That's it. I think he's even worse than Perez, which is saying something. Opinion on Duhan. Not enough seen to have an opinion yet. Jump scare Terry Crews spotted, yes. You should support a fellow Latino Perez World Champion 2025. No, because I have a brain, not only a heart. So I can clearly, and also I have two eyes that can clearly see that his career in F1 has been just bad for the last few years, at least. Thank you, TKO. Thank you for the donation and thank you for the opinion. Va con buena onda, cordobés viviendo en Estados Unidos. Hace poco me uní a tu canal. Muy buenos saludos. Muchas gracias, Cristian. Bueno, justo después de hoy medio que me voy. Va, después de mañana en realidad. Pero se agradece, se agradece. So 4 minutes left to the end of Q1, and as of now, we got Duhan, Lawson, Albon, Perez, and Colapinto out of the session. Yep, go Verstappen, says Shay. Thank you so much for your donation. Yeah, Verstappen's looking good today. We thought that McLaren may have taken it, just no contest. But it looks like it may be a battle for pole today. Alvin goes P10, Colapinto goes P12. So that's pretty good. This is unbelievable, this Hulkenberg says. Oh, Perez has been just reinstated to P3. Okay, well that's good. What's your opinion on the Max and George conflict? It's fine, it'll boil over. Okay, Max still P3. P4 now, but yeah, still really good. Oh god! Oh god! Yeah, no, that was a string of unsafe releases. Checo gave the steward some Kit Kats. That's why his lap got reinstated. Yes, that's probably it. Have you guys seen the Checo Deadpool Wolverine promo? That was sad. That one was sad. Damn, unsafe release. Yeah, a lot of unsafe releases. I don't have a donation button. Anyone know why? That's weird. No idea, honestly. Okay, so yeah, a minute left to the checkered flag. We're getting some improvements here. We're getting Bottas, Tsunoda, Lawson, all of them improving. B16, 15, and 20. Those three. As of now, we got Bottas, Gasly, Zhou, Duhan, and Lawson in the drop zone. Zhou has just improved up into 12th place. Let's see, Bottas coming across the line now. Bottas goes P1. Okay, so no one is safe here. This will be tight. Hamilton gets told. Yes, it will. It definitely will. 30 seconds to the checker. Yuki Tsunoda goes 11th, drops Colapinto out now. Alonso just started a quick lap himself. A lot of traffic there for the Toro Rosso of, I think that's Lawson, who still manages to get it P11. Let's see, Gasly comes across the line. Gasly goes 4th. That's also really good. Stop the count. Leclerc takes P1 now. To reinstate the natural order by almost 0.2 of a second. That's Leclerc P1. Right now, the first driver to take the checkered flag. Norris is going to be the second one unless he dives into the pits. He does. I don't... Yeah, Piastri... I think Piastri is off now. Yeah, he was pushing at first, but I think he may have screwed up, so he's now going slow. Verstappen is improving. He's going to be coming across the line. He takes 4th here in Q1. Let's see, Zhou comes in, Bottas comes in, Perez comes in as well. Is Alonso gonna be improving? He is down in P19 right now, comes across the line. Let's see what he can do. Barely P15. So if anyone below him namely Hamilton, improves. He's out. Russell, P9. Can Lewis Hamilton push him out? He's not doing a good lap here, first sector. Hamilton's out! Oh, P18 for Hamilton, and that's it. He is out in Q1 in his last race for Mercedes. That's Albon, Joe Hamilton, Colapinto, and Duhan out of qualifying. Alonso barely making it through. He's not in danger. He's out. Hamilton, radio, messed that up big, guys. Messed that up big time, guys. Oh god, messed that up big, guys. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad to see 6 championships here. 1,000 race wins. I don't even know anymore. And that is not a nice way to say farewell here. Unfortunately, still points are given out on Sunday, so we still have another chance to see what happens here. But oh, that's a bollard he's been pushing. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. That's a bollard that the Mercedes is dragging. Hamilton radio? That was bad, man. Jesus. Yeah, shit, Lewis, that was bad. Yeah, just unfortunate. Let's see a replay there with Magnussen. What happened? Did he just miss the flag? Oh, that's what happened with the bollard. Okay, that's why the bollard was on the track, because Magnussen hit it and then Hamilton collected it. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, Hamilton's lap time got destroyed by that bollard that completely blocked the underside of the car. Yeah. Okay. How is Bottas second? No one knows. No one knows. Okay, so that's the end of Q1. We got 2 more. So we'll be cooking this race. Yeah, definitely. You won over. Yes. Perez complain about wasting a set of tires. Yeah. Perez complain about wasting a set of tires, and I gotta give him that one. But the team still had to, try and go out. I mean, the lap time was deleted when they went out, and then yeah, it got reinstated as he was doing a quick lap. Thought Q2 will be delayed, probably by a minute or two as they clear the bollard and everything. What will you do in this 3 months? That's a good question. For the next 2 weeks, I've got a lot of parties and dinners, and from friends, family, work. It's the end of the year full, thing. Then after that, I'm going I'm going on vacation for a week with my dad and my brother to Bariloche. Um, then in January, I'm gonna do my thesis. I'm gonna write it. Oh, on this dying computer. Let's hope that it. I'm gonna do everything on Google Drive just to make sure that it doesn't die and I lose everything. I'm gonna back everything up. Uh, and then at the end of January, I am off to New York for 10 days with some friends. We've been planning this trip for a year now. Ooh, threading the needle there, Lawson. Impeded by 1,000 people. He still got through though, but it was close. But yeah, then yeah, I'm going to New York, and after that, I don't know. After that, I'm probably gonna look for another job, and hopefully, I will be starting that in March. Yeah, gonna be job hunting for a few weeks there. See if I can get something better than where I am right now. I got a few leads, that I can start, pursuing. But I want to take a few months to chill out before I do that. Yeah, then start a new year. I have no problems with me swearing live on commentary. Yeah, I have no problems with that either. Uh, you know, there's no FIA regulating here, so I'm just gonna say everything as I see it. And also, it's my one of my last races. I don't know, my last race in a while, so I'm gonna hold back. Also, in part in making a thesis is the data gathering. Yeah, but I've got everything already. It's like I've already gotten all the puzzle pieces. I just gotta put it all together. It's knowledge that I have. It's well the surveys that I already had with you guys, and with some experts in the field, friends and acquaintances and everything. I've already got a ton of articles that back up everything that I say. I've got the the boring part, the textbooks part also done. So yeah, it's just putting everything together. Keeping the chat chill during the slowdown. It's just like all those times, the multi-hour delays in races. Yeah, damn. We were here for like 4 hours waiting in spot 21. I'm under investigation. Yeah, sure. Make sure to set up the autosave for everything at 5 minutes and to back up everything in an external drive regularly. Yes, yes, I have everything here. And I'm going to be working with this plugged in 24/7. It's an external hard drive, it's an HDD. It doesn't have to be SSD if it's just for data storage, and I think it's half a terabyte. I got it almost 10 years ago. I've been using it on my Xbox One, my first gen Xbox One that I got in 2015. Yeah, it's been gathering dust, and I've recently, repurposed it for as a backup drive because of all the problems that I've been experiencing with the computer. I was like, yeah, I want to make sure that everything is backed up somewhere that is not on a cloud storage. I also got a full backup of all my Google Photos pictures that, of course, are all in the cloud, but in case anything happens, I want to be able to have my pictures and my everything. And it was like a 45 part, 55 part download. It was like partitioned, the download into 45 parts for my whole backup of Google Photos there. And yeah, I downloaded every single one and got them into my drive. Yeah, I also got movies and a lot of other stuff in there as well. A few games that you know. Oh no, I don't have any games anymore there. No, I got everything on my deck. Don't rely on a 10-year-old hard drive. Suggest you buy a new SSD. No, actually, hard drives are more reliable than SSDs for long time use. I mean, that drive has not been used in 5 years as well. It's been just sitting there because I haven't used my Xbox in 5 years as well. So it's not been used for a long time. It's also been used to just store games that I didn't want to delete. But it was not active games either. It was more like a game storage thing that I never ended up using. So it's not gotten a lot of it hasn't gotten a lot of write read cycles. So it should be completely fine. Yeah, it's not been heavily used. It is fine. HDDs are much better for long-term storage because they don't rely on internal batteries or directories when it comes to. Oh, Russell lost an incident noted for impeding. So it doesn't rely on batteries or an address book for the directory. So it's good. I know my stuff. It's good. My HDD broke after 2 years of use. My very old first gen SSD still working. First gen SSD, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't put anything valuable on a first gen SSD. No, too many glitches. Internal battery could die out at any time. No, no, no. And it's also not heavily used, so it's fine. Can we get a laptop altogether? Yeah. Well, if you wanna, I won't tell you no. There's a donate button down there. It would be very, very appreciated. But no, it's of course it's not needed. So Q2 is underway. No times have been set so far, of course. 11 and a half minutes to the end of the session, so it's still a long, long time. Verstappen's the only one doing a quick lap here as he goes into turn 9 now. So let's see, Verstappen comes across the line to set a 1:22.998. That's a good time. Are you coming back next year? Uh, Probably for a few races here and there, but it will be more of a guest spot than a regular spot, as I've been doing these past 5 seasons. Yeah, 4 seasons, 4 seasons. So I'm not gonna be full time streaming. I may do a few races. There's a few that I don't want to miss, but other than that, yeah, I won't be here full time. No. Let's see. Russell goes P2, almost a full second slower than Verstappen. Magnussen up next goes third fastest. Nico Hulkenberg and Yuki Tsunoda are going to be crossing the line next. Hulkenberg goes second quickest, faster than Russell, as Tsunoda starts his quick lap there. Leclerc comes across the line to set the fourth fastest time, only quicker than Magnussen there. Carlos Sainz will be up next. Carlos Sainz gets a 1:23.5. That's second place. Let's see about Norris, who has a purple first sector. He goes second still, 1/10 slower, exactly 1/10 slower than Max Verstappen. Max comes in. Lawson sets the sixth quickest time. Oof. Hope you do the race of Zandvoort in the Netherlands. I want to. It's also going to be the last race, I think, for Zandvoort. And it's a circuit that I personally enjoy a lot. P8 for Alonso, because it's the only F1 circuit that I've ever been to physically. So yeah, I want to send it off. Yuki Tsunoda goes third quickest. I also want to do Qatar. Qatar is also always. I have a lot of fun. Spa. I can negotiate Monza. If someone really wants to do Monza, we can talk about that. And I want to do Brazil. But that's pretty much it. Canada could also be good. But that's pretty much it. Max will retire after 25. Do you agree? Yes. Piastri goes third quickest. Yeah, I think he's going to do next year. No, actually, no. I think he's going to do next year and see what the Red Bull can do in 26. If he wins the title, that's an extra one. But if he doesn't, I think he'll retire and that's going to be it. I think he's going to be staying until the end of 26. And that's going to be his career. And he's going to be remembered as one of the greatest of all time. So 7 minutes remaining to the end of the session. We've got Alonso, Stroll, Magnussen, Bottas, and Gasly all in the drop zone. Oh, so it'll be until 26? Okay. Okay. So the Zandvoort Grand Prix will be until 26. Yeah, but I still like it a lot. All speculation. Oh yes, of course. But that's what I think is gonna happen. Maybe Red Bull take Bottas for 2025. That would be a twist and a half. That would be a twist and a half. I want one of those domino moves to happen after Abu Dhabi. Well, where a lot of drivers end up triggering moves across the grid. But I don't think that's gonna happen. As much as I would love to see that, I don't think that's gonna happen. It's just gonna be okay. This one comes out, this one goes in, this one's replaced, that's it. My guess, Max will go to endurance after 2025. It would be fantastic to see. I mean, a team consisting of perhaps Verstappen, Alonso, and I don't know, Button would be great. Would be great. Yeah, I could totally see them in the Aston Martin Valkyrie WEC project because it's a Red Bull Aston Martin joint venture. Um, 4.5 minutes left to the end of the session as Verstappen takes his helmet out. He is done. Oh wow, everyone is out at the same time. Button already in Jota. Yeah, he is now a full-time driver for Cadillac, um, which is great. But yeah, drivers move teams. I mean, I would just love to see Alonso, Hamilton, and Verstappen in the same team. I know that's never gonna happen, but it's just a pipe dream that I have. It will be the greatest team of all time. Period. Doesn't matter the sport. Doesn't matter anything. Three drivers that I really respect and that I think are possibly the best three drivers right now. Yeah. Period. The best three drivers right now. Oh, the Dutch Grand Prix of 2024 almost made me quit F1. It was so bad. So bad. I wanted, yeah. I don't think I've ever been as depressed after a race as with that one. I've recorded a podcast episode. If you guys speak Spanish, any of you, go to Efecto Coanda and then look up, which was it? Which one was it? I think it's, yeah, Norris y la Formula Uno. Yes. We almost die after that one. That one gives you a full hour of unadulterated opinion on the state of Formula One before, yeah, after the Zandvoort Grand Prix. Two minutes left to the end of the session. Bottas to Cadillac. Nice. Well, also we got two open seats for for 26, because there's gonna be a new entry, probably 11 teams back for the first time since 2016. Yeah, so for now we got Alonso, Stroll, Magnussen, Bottas, and Gasly out of this session, as both of the Astons are about to start their quick laps. Magnussen was fourth last quali, and now he is 13th. He's improving though. He's improving. Let's see what he can do as he comes across the line at the end. Oh, right now. Okay, he only improves by 2 places. That's P11. That's still out. I think Magnussen is the first driver to be out, as his teammate Hülkenberg goes second quickest. Eh. Buenos dias, Sir Wax Manus. How are you? Way more embarrassing than Perez behind the Haas. Yeah, Gasly goes up into third. Gasly, again, another banger of a lap. Russell can only manage sixth, as Perez goes seventh. Let's see, Stroll and Alonso, both of them improving. Up by 0.3 of a second on loss on Alonso there. So it looks like it's going to be a good lap for him so far. Hulk goes P2. Yeah, and also pretty close, half a tenth. Stroll crosses the line just 10th. If Alonso improves on his time, he's going to push his teammate down. Let's see him cross the line. Go 6th quickest. Faster than Russell, than Perez. And Tsunoda, and pushes his teammate down. That's Stroll, Lawson, both out. Stroll and Magnussen, sorry, both out of qualifying, as Leclerc, who's P13, crosses the line to go quickest by 18 thousandths of a second from Max Verstappen. P1 for Leclerc right now, as Carlos Sainz is going to be coming across the line next. Sainz is 11th. He goes second. So it's a 1-2 so far for Ferrari. Leclerc ahead of Sainz, Verstappen, Hülkenberg, Gasly, Norris, Piastri, Alonso, Russell, and then Perez. Yuki Tsunoda is out of qualifying unless he can improve on his time. Oh! Leclerc's lap time has been deleted. Leclerc's lap time has been deleted. He is out of qualifying. Lawson improves up by a place. That saves Yuki Tsunoda. He pushes him up into 10th place. But Leclerc is out. Well, saved for now. Mr. P2 in Q1 is about to cross the line. Now he goes P9 and puts Tsunoda, out of qualifying. Perez is into the drop zone. into the danger zone. Sorry, P10 barely makes it through. Tsunoda, Lawson, Stroll, Leclerc, and Magnussen are out of qualifying. Then it's Sainz, Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Norris, Piastri, Alonso, Russell, Bottas, and Perez through to Q3. Leclerc, the lap was deleted. No freaking way for turn 1. Yeah, turn 1. He knew. He knew. Let's see a replay of turn 1. Ooh, plus the 10 place grid drop. That's... Nah, dale, loco. No fue, no fue. A ver. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah, it's... you can see it. Well, it's time to put a brand new engine. Everything brand new. Start from the pit lane and absolutely decimate the competition. Move up the field because you're gonna be starting from P18 now, probably. 23? No, plus the 10 place grid drop, that's 23. That's bad. Ah, shit, that's as fast as she goes. Good lap, Bottas. Good lap. Yeah, so he's gonna be starting from P20 either way. So might as well just put on a new set of everything and just destroy. I think that's a good call. But also, it's Abu Dhabi. You know, it's not that good. It's not a good place for overtaking, and Alonso can vouch for that. Final Q3 is up next. Now the battle for pole. Yes, the last pole position of the season is about to be decided. So Leclerc will start from the parking lot tomorrow. You guys haven't seen the McLaren Honda penalties, and it shows. Button, 267 place grid drop. Alonso, 342 place grid drop. Yeah, it was insane. It was insane. Let's see, what was the biggest grid penalty ever? Biggest F1 grid penalty. Has to be one of the two. McLaren Honda grid penalties. McLaren have changed the engine's associated elements on Fernando Alonso and Jenson Button's car, meaning a combined 55 place grid penalty. August 21st, 2015, for each. So that would be, McLaren, Fernando Alonso, and Jenson Button have hit with a record penalty of a total of 105 grid positions at the Belgian Grand Prix. Yeah, those were the days, ha. They also qualified 17th and 18th, so it was not a big loss either way. But yeah, they, after McLaren Honda, changed the whole grid penalty system because it made absolutely no sense. And we go where we have now. And I cried that day. Yeah, I cried that day as well. It was not good. 55 races. So they started the previous Grand Prix. Dude, the memes back in the day, the memes were insane. Can we start from the pits? Well, it depends on what they change in the car. I think it would make sense. Look at this. No, hold on. Maybe too bright. That may be better. Nope, that's too dim. This may be good. Yeah, there we go. Congratulations on 105 place grid penalty for McLaren Honda. uh those were the days. Those were the days. Damn, the amount of suffering we endured as McLaren Honda fans. Oof. What if McLaren get a double DNF? Then they may be in for a chance at the Constructors' Championship Ferrari. Not only that, but also Charles may have a chance at P2, which seems almost done now with the 20 place grid drop. But who knows? Who knows? Alonso trying to break every record there is. But not the good records, you know? Most amount of wins, most amount of championships, most amount of pole positions, consecutive point finishes. Nope, it's never those. It's always, well, most amount of jiggly fucks ever jiggly fucked. Yeah, it's the weird ones that he likes. Hulkenberg's got the most amount of appearances without a podium record. No one wants to have that one. And Magnussen has the shortest appearance to first podium record. First on his first race, the Australian Grand Prix of 2014, he got his first podium with a P3 and a P2. Of course, it was a double podium for McLaren, and the last one since 24, well, the last one until the 2019 Brazilian Grand Prix, which was awarded to Carlos Sainz after the fact with a penalty, dropping Hamilton out of the podium. That was also a podium for Gasly, and I think a win for Verstappen, but I don't really remember who won that race. But yeah, that was the first podium for McLaren since that fateful Australian Grand Prix with Jenson Button and Kevin Magnussen. Yeah, Q3 is underway now. We just have to wait and see for the first times to start popping up. What's next indeed? Bottas, what's next? I'm starting to get hungry. Yeah, it's 12. It makes sense. Best quali was 2009 in Belgium when Giancarlo Fisichella scored pole position with Force India. How are you doing? I'm doing quite well, PHC. How are you? If Perez and Stroll are in the same team, who wins? I think No, I think Perez, because Perez would be a disaster, but he would finish the race. Stroll wouldn't. So that is my prediction there. Thank you for your donation, by the way. Stroll would have stuck it in the gravel in the formation lap, based on true story. BJ Malia wins. BJ Malia. Well, also they were already in the same team. In Force India, well, Racing Point, Sport Pace, a Racing Point Formula One team, uh, and also Racing Point, and also no Force India, no, because when Stroll came in, that was when the team was rebranded, and then it was bought by Stroll altogether and turned into Aston Martin. Let's see them coming across the line. Hulkenberg. I have WhatsApp open here. So far, Hulkenberg is quickest, ahead of Perez and Russell. Sure. Oh, Verstappen almost went into the wall, lost the rear at the final corner, and got P1 by over half a second. How? Sainz goes P2 now. Question: should Bottas become a Mercedes or Williams test driver in 2025? Me resbala. Honestly, I don't really care. Alonso goes P4, quicker than Perez and quicker than Russell. Thank you, Andrew. Very appreciated. Oscar Piastri goes second fastest. Norris goes P2. Whose lap time is going to be deleted? Someone said someone's lap time is going to be deleted, but I don't know whose, and that's Piastri's. Okay, Piastri's lap time is gone for exceeding track limits at turn 1. Almost lost the rear then. It was insane. Lost almost 2/10 by the looks of it. Dios. We've all spun at the final corner of Yas Marina. We've all spun there in our different racing games. I raced there in Forza back in the day, and yeah, of course, we've all done that, so it's completely understandable. Oh! Had to go buy food. I hope it closes. What time does it close? Okay, 2:30. I have time. I have time. Yeah, I need to buy chicken, and it's 12, but the place closes at 2. So, we got 5 minutes to the end of the session. I got so scared. Yeah, I'm sorry. Because the place closes until Tuesday if I don't catch it on time today. Oh, thank you, Paula, for the best channel out there. Thank you so much. Very greatly appreciated. It's been good to have you by our side this many seasons. Oh, so Piastri's time has been reinstated. Same as Perez? Looks like it, yeah. Looks like the same as Perez. That's good. Piastri back up to P3. Paul is definitely an asset to the channel. Oh yeah, she is. We love her. 3 minutes left to the end of the session. Bottas is out on track, so is Hülkenberg, Gasly, Piastri, Alonso, Norris, Perez, Sainz. Perez is the first driver out there to be on a quick lap. He's going to be shortly followed by Bottas. Perez is through into the first DRS zone. Into 6. Let's see, Perez with new tires coming through turn 14 into 15 now. Final corner. 2 minutes to go. P4. Well, that's good. That's better. It's better. Let's see, Bottas, Hülkenberg, and Gasly are the next 3 drivers to be coming across the line. As Alonso is about to start his quick lap ahead of Sainz, Norris, and Russell. Let's see if Russell impedes Bottas here. It's going to be tough. It's the third sector is very easily impedable for the drivers. If he moves into the inside, yeah, okay, I think he negotiated that good. Piastri is yellow in the first sector. Bottas up into 4th place ahead of Perez. That's insane, Bottas. That's insane, dude. Just out of this world. How? No clue. Verstappen is about to start his quick lap as Hülkenberg gets provisional pole position. Nico Hülkenberg gets provisional pole position. What the fuck is going on? A ver. Gasly goes P4, standard Gasly P4. Oscar Piastri takes provisional pole position away from Nico Hülkenberg with a purple third sector there. Still front row for a Haas. Let's see what happens now. Alonso's crossing the line, can only manage 6th quickest. Our first driver to take the checkered flag, Perez, goes into the pits, P8 for him, as Sainz goes 2nd quickest. P2 takes a checkered, also ahead of Hülkenberg. Norris takes provisional pole position now, P1 for him, ahead of his teammate. Let's see if Verstappen can do something about that. Russell goes P7 ahead of Alonso. Is Verstappen going to be able to do that across the line? No. P5. So, McLaren front row there. P1 and P2 as they are battling for the Constructors' Championship. Ahead of Sainz, Hülkenberg, Verstappen, Gasly, Russell, Alonso, Bottas, and Perez. That's our top 10 for tomorrow's race. It was a good qualifying session. Good qualifying session. That's 8 teams in the top 10 to close out the season, which is fantastic to see. A lot of great drivers, a lot of fantastic talent. And yeah, that's our last qualifying session. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, make sure to Donate if you enjoyed. If you want to support the channel as well, that's also a possibility. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. So it's Norris ahead of Piastri. That's the first row. Ahead of Sainz, ahead of Hülkenberg. That's the second row. Ahead of Verstappen, ahead of Gasly. That's our third row. Then it's Russell and Alonso. And then it's Bottas and Perez. That's our top 10 for tomorrow before any possible penalties that may be taking place. Yeah. See ya. Goodbye.